to Shamrock Rovers Fan TV. Now today we have our match preview for Longford Town against Shamrock Rovers. Now it's a big game for us. We do need to win this game because we're sliding down at the moment in form, and we need to bring that back up. Last night Sligo won against Finn Harps in the Northwest Derby, which gave them a bit more of a boost, near the top of the table by a bit more. This is an important game. I know if we win, we won't go top, but we need to stay on them. And then hopefully when players like Richie Towell come in, we start doing extremely well and they start falling down, which I'd hope happen. In my opinion, Longford would take a point in this game, and they'd be delighted to do that. The last time we played them, last minute goal, we got against them to win it. But it was a tough game and they did well, so we're going to have to play quite well in this game if we do want to win it. But in my opinion, we have to win it, and we should win it. So getting into my Rovers team, in goal, Alan Manis. Been in between the sticks all year. Nothing really much to say. Hasn't put a foot wrong pretty much this season. At left wing back, I'm going with Max Murphy. Now, he's played the last few games and he's been really good. Been really good there for us, and he's come on a few times, and I do think he needs to start the game. We got a few different injuries, but I'd have him in the game. At right wing back, Sean Gannon. Gannon's been good for us. He could be doing a lot better, and I think he does need to step his game up a tiny bit, but he's been good for us and hasn't really done much wrong. As the first centre back, Lee Grace, a bit like Gannon, hasn't done extremely well, but it's done good for us and hasn't really done much wrong. And the same with our next defender that we're putting in, Roberto Lopez. What a player. It was so good for us last season. Probably player of the season. Him and Jack Byrne. And hopefully it's a year like that one again this year, and hopefully he does really well in this game and can keep a clean sheet. And then to finish off the defence, Liam Scales, who's been absolutely brilliant for us. Got player of the month. And has been probably one of our best players this season. Definitely up there, top 3. And arguably first, so I'd have him in the game. As the left midfielder, Graham Burke. He scored a penalty in the last game we played against Longford. Hopefully he can do the same and play even a little bit better, because he did play very well in that game, but if he can do a tiny bit better, that would be brilliant. It's the right midfielder, Danny Mandrew. He's been incredible for us this season after coming from Bowes, and it would be great if he could get on the score sheet and make a few goals this game, because he's done that all season. As the first centre midfielder, Gary O'Neill. He's been in and out in the team this season, but I think we need to kind of find our main team once we get all this injury stuff cleared up and we get players like Richie Towell back into our squad. I think we're going to have a starting team that we play each game, and I think he needs to be a part of it. And then to finish off the midfield, Chris McCann. He's made so many chances for us this year, and we need a goal-scoring striker, because if we had one, I'll talk about that in a moment, I think he'd be getting a lot more assists than he is at the moment, because he makes so many chances and his passing is brilliant. And then up front, Rory Gaffney. I think we need a better player than Rory Gaffney up front. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't score as much as he should, and that's the same with Aaron Green. Aaron Green's a superb player at left wing, which I was thinking about putting him there for this game, but I'd have Graham Burke and Mandrew on the wings, and then them two centre mids, instead of putting Mandrew in midfield and then putting Graham Burke on the right. I'd have him on the bench, in my opinion, to come on. He creates some very good chances, but just doesn't get them in. If he added goal scoring to his game, he'd be one of the best players in the league by far. So for my score prediction, I think it'll be 2-1, the same as the last game, 2-1 to us. I think Mandrew will get a goal, and I think Chris McCann might get a goal for us. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think we will nick it. Thank you for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. Please check out our Instagram, Shamrock Rovers Fan TV, and our Twitter at SRFC Fan TV for all Shamrock Rovers updates. And we'll see you all next time. Come on the Hoops!